If trim isn't fixing your extra spaces, you're not imagining it. Excel trim only removes one specific kind of space, and messy data often contains other invisible characters. That's why names still won't match, VLOOKUP fails, and duplicates refuse to collapse. The tricky part is that these characters look like normal spaces, so you end up chasing the wrong problem. The most common culprit is a non-breaking space from web pages or PDFs. Another is a line break hiding inside a cell or a tab copied from a table. Trim can't remove those because it isn't designed to. Once you understand what's actually inside the cell, the fix becomes simple and repeatable. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to identify the hidden characters, choose the right cleaning formula, and prevent the issue when you copy data in the first place. This is the difference between looks clean and is clean. Next step. First, let's get clear on what trim actually does. Excel trim removes leading spaces, trailing spaces, and it collapses multiple regular spaces into a single regular space. That's it. It does not remove every blank-looking character. It also doesn't remove line breaks, tabs, or non-breaking spaces. And it won't remove other non-printing characters that can ride along when you paste from websites, email, or exported reports. This matters because Excel treats different space characters as different values, even if they look identical. So two cells can look the same, but one contains a different code point. When you compare them, Excel says they're different. When you sort, you get weird ordering. When you match, you get a miss. So the key mindset shift is this. You're not cleaning spaces, you're cleaning characters. Once you think in characters, trim becomes one tool in a larger cleanup toolbox. Next step. So how do you tell what's inside a cell when you can't see it? A fast trick is to check the length. Use len on the original text, then len on trim of that text. If the numbers don't change, trim didn't find regular spaces to remove. That's your first clue. Another approach is to locate suspicious characters by substituting them. For example, you can replace a normal space with a visible marker and see if anything changes. If nothing changes but you still see gaps, you likely have non-breaking spaces or another character. You can also test for line breaks by searching for CHAR 10 or CHAR 13 patterns. The main idea is to stop guessing. Run a couple of quick tests so you know whether you're dealing with regular spaces, non-breaking spaces, or control characters. Once you identify the type, you can pick the right fix instead of stacking random formulas and hoping. Next step. Now let's tackle the number one reason trim fails, the non-breaking space. This is the space you get from many web pages and some PDFs. It looks like a normal space, but Excel stores it as character 160, not character 32. Trim only targets character 32, so you can trim all day and nothing changes. The fix is to convert non-breaking spaces into regular spaces, then trim. The classic pattern is substitute to swap CHAR 160 for a normal space, then wrap it in trim. That way Excel finally sees a space it knows how to handle. This also helps with data imported from HTML tables, product catalogs, or copied addresses. One caution, non-breaking spaces can appear in the middle of text, not just at the ends. So you need the substitute step even if the text doesn't look padded. Once you apply this, lookups and deduping often start working immediately. Next step. Here's a reliable formula you can reuse. Start with your text in A2. Use trim substitute A2 CHAR 160. That converts the non-breaking spaces into regular spaces and then trims and normalizes them. If you also suspect tabs, you can add another substitute for CHAR 9. And if you suspect odd double spaces after conversion, trim will collapse them. After you build the formula once, copy it down, then paste values to lock in the cleaned result. This convert then trim approach is the core pattern to remember. It's also safer than doing a global find and replace, because it's explicit and repeatable. If you share the file, someone else can see exactly what you cleaned. And if the source data changes, you can refresh by retasting and letting the formula run again. Think of it like a small cleaning pipeline, not a one-time hack. Next step. Next problem. Line breaks inside a cell. These often come from copying multi-line addresses, notes, or CRM exports. Excel stores line breaks as CHAR 10, sometimes paired with CHAR 13. Trim doesn't remove them because they aren't spaces. The fix is to replace them with a space or remove them completely, depending on your goal. If you want a single-line version, substitute CHAR 10 with a space and also handle CHAR 13 if needed. Then trim to clean up any extra spacing created by the replacement. This matters a lot for matching, because a hidden line break makes two strings unequal, even if they look similar at a glance. It also breaks CSV exports and can create weird wrapping in downstream systems. Decide what clean means for your use case. For names, usually remove breaks. For addresses, usually replace breaks with a comma or a space. Next step. Tabs are another silent troublemaker. If you copy from a web table, a PDF, or even an email, you may bring in tab characters, which are CHAR 9. Tabs can sit between words, at the end, or even multiple in a row. Trim won't touch them. The simplest approach is to convert tabs into regular spaces, then trim. So you use substitute A2, CHAR 9, ones, and wrap it with trim. If you're cleaning messy exports, it's common to combine the three fixes: non-breaking spaces, tabs, and line breaks. The order matters a little. Convert the weird characters into spaces first, then trim at the end to normalize. This gives you predictable results and avoids leftover double spaces. Tabs are especially painful in lookups because they create a gap that looks like one space but isn't. Once you remove them, matching and filtering becomes much more stable. Next step. Sometimes the issue isn't a special space, it's non-printing control characters. These can come from old systems, exports, or copy-paste from formatted sources. Excel has a function designed for this: clean. Clean removes many non-printable characters, but it doesn't remove everything, and it doesn't remove non-breaking spaces. That's why clean alone can feel inconsistent. The best practice is to layer it intelligently. Use clean to strip control characters, then handle CHAR 160 non-breaking spaces, then trim to normalize. In other words, clean is for junk characters, substitute is for specific known offenders, and trim is for spacing rules. This three-step mental model keeps you from overcomplicating formulas. Also be aware that clean may remove characters you actually want, like certain line breaks, if those line breaks carry meaning in your data. So apply it when your goal is a plain text, single-line value for matching, sorting, or exporting. Next step. Let's put it all together into one kitchen sink formula you can start with, then simplify if needed. A common pattern is trim, substitute, 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 clean A2, CHAR 160, space, space, CHAR 10. If your data includes CHAR 13, add another substitute for that too. This looks long, but it's doing a simple job. Remove control characters, convert the weird white space into normal spaces, then normalize the result. After you apply it, validate the cleanup. Check len before and after. Try an exact match between the cleaned value and a known good value. If you're using lookups, test a few problem rows that used to fail. If you still get mismatches, the remaining issue may be something else, like mixed punctuation, hidden Unicode characters, or inconsistent casing. But in practice, this combined approach solves the majority of trim doesn't work cases from web copy and exports. Next step. Now a quick note on Excel versions and functions. If you have newer Excel with dynamic arrays, you might also use text split, text before, or text after to restructure messy text, but that's optional. The core cleanup approach still works everywhere because trim, clean, substitute, char, and len have been around for ages. Another modern option is Power Query, which can remove non-printing characters and transform whitespace more systematically. Power Query is great when you repeat the same import every week because the steps are saved and replayed. Formulas are great when you want the cleaned value right next to the raw value and you need it immediately. If you're building a robust workflow, consider doing the heavy cleaning in Power Query, then using formulas for final touches. Either way, the principle stays the same. Identify the character type, convert it into something consistent, then normalize and validate. Tools change, character logic doesn't. Next step. Let's talk about the real-world symptoms you can recognize fast. If VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP returns not found, but the text looks identical, suspect hidden characters. If removing spaces manually seems to do nothing, suspect CHAR 160 or tabs. If filters behave oddly, like showing what looks like duplicates, suspect mixed whitespace or line breaks. If concat or text drawing creates strange gaps, suspect non-breaking spaces in the source pieces. And if CSV exports break lines unexpectedly, suspect CHAR 10 inside cells. When you spot these patterns, you can choose the right fix without trial and error. Also, don't forget that numbers can be affected too. A non-breaking space can make a number store as text, breaking sums and pivots. Cleaning whitespace is not just cosmetic. It's a data type and matching problem. Once you treat it that way, you'll spend far less time debugging downstream issues. Next step. Prevention is easier than cleanup, so here are a few habits that reduce the mess. When you paste from the web, consider pasting as values or plain text when possible. If you control the source export, prefer clean CSV exports over copy-paste from a report viewer. If you're building a template, add a helper column that cleans input automatically, so users can paste anything and still get standardized output. And if your data comes from multiple systems, define a clean text rule: single spaces only, no line breaks, no tabs, and non-breaking spaces converted. The goal is consistency. Also, when you hand off data to others, share the cleaned column, not just the raw one. That way, the next person doesn't reintroduce the same hidden characters by copying from your sheet. A little process discipline saves a lot of lookup debugging later. Next step. Before you wrap up, do one final quality check. Pick a few rows that used to fail and test them. Compare clean text to a trusted reference with an exact match. Check LEN differences to confirm characters were removed or converted. If you're cleaning keys for lookups, test the lookup again on the same rows. If you're cleaning for deduping, run remove duplicates on the cleaned column, not the raw one. And if you're cleaning for reporting, make sure the cleaned field doesn't accidentally remove meaningful punctuation or formatting. The point isn't to make text pretty. The point is to make it consistent and comparable. Once you get a working cleanup formula, save it somewhere. Put it in a notes sheet, a template, or a personal snippet library. This problem comes back whenever you copy from the web, PDFs, or system exports. Having a proven pattern turns it into a 30-second fix. Next step. So the big takeaway is simple. Trim isn't a universal space remover. It's a normal space normalizer. When your data contains non-breaking spaces, tabs, or line breaks, you need to convert those characters first, then trim. The most common fix is swapping CHAR 160 into a regular space, because that's what web copy loves to bring in. Add clean when you suspect control characters, and add substitutions for tabs and line breaks when your text came from tables or multi-line fields. If you want one starting point, use the combined formula, then simplify once you know what your source contains. If you want, leave a comment with your most common source of messy text. A. Web pages and PDFs, or B. System exports. And if you want more Excel fixes like this, subscribe for future videos. Small tweaks compound into massive performance gains. Subscribe to catch the next workflow optimization.